Hello Furkies, this is day 30 of me playing chess every day until I reach the rapid rating of 2500. So here we go. We have a game and we are playing a very strong opponent, but we have the white pieces, so pawn to e4, controlling the center. And the Sicilian defense, I believe this is the first Sicilian defense or maybe the second one. And yes, I really like playing this c3 Alyapin systems. I wanna play d4, I wanna have giant center here. And right away, knight to c6 is not the most active way of trying to gain something out of the opening for black. And now d5 should be played, but I don't believe d5 will be played. Most okay, d5 played indeed. Now I take it. This is the theory, and knight f3 followed by bishop g4 is the most critical way of playing, but there is also knight to f6 at some moment. So probably e6 or knight f6. Oh, we have bishop g4 here. So now we need to make a decision whether or we play bishop to e2 or we play knight to c3. Of course, after knight c3 there is bishop f3, knight d5, bishop d1 here, and I don't like these positions, although I'm on exchange up. Bishop e2 takes, queen takes, that bishop takes knight, check, and winning the queen. So bishop e2, this is the main line actually. Knight c3 has been played before, but it's now I'm threatening knight c3. And this looks like a big mistake for my opponent. You will see why. I believe he is already losing. Knight to c3. Oh, there is queen a5 maybe. But queen d7? No, this is losing now. Just d5. And I'm playing this quickly because I know this position very well. I studied it a lot. And when the knight moves... Oh, bishop b5. Pinning and winning, as they say. And I don't think black is surviving here. Maybe there is something I missed. Takes, I guess. Oh, after takes, I need to take back with the g-pawn. After knight here, excuse me, after knight here, I must go here now and then I win. I believe this is it, yes. Bishop takes, I cannot take here because of check. Takes, check, takes, pawn takes, and he is up a pawn if I'm not mistaken. 2, 4, okay, bishop takes. So let me think for a second. Taking with the bishop is not good because after knight e5 he is perfectly fine. So g takes on f6. G takes on f3, excuse me. Knight a5, let's say here I win. So g takes. And he's lost. I mean, he will lose this knight for this pawn. I guess I have the double pawns here on the f file, but being up a piece is much better than anything else in this position. And yes, queen a5 there was, I guess, the only move, excuse me. And if this game ends very quickly, then we'll analyze the game. I will show you some opening theory, but maybe my opponent will just play on for a few more moves and then he will resign. And yes, this is very painful when you're playing and you lose in 10 moves maybe. So yes, he gave up the piece. And probably the best way to capitalize on my advantage is just to take the pawn. Yeah, to take the knight, excuse me, yes. There is as well bishop b5, but why would you go into these lines with rook d8 and then you're maybe even losing? You cannot take because everything is hanging, so just takes, queen takes, and then we'll play something. Oh no, queen takes cannot be, maybe queen takes can be played. Because there is no bishop b5. Because of check, takes. Oh, but he takes with the pawn, wow. Wow, he takes with the pawn. And I guess he's trying to draw the endgame or something. But now I can just castle. If bishop takes, pawn takes, that should be just fine, yes. Castles. And we'll outplay him. I mean, not outplay because I am just winning now. But rook d1, I guess. Bishop e4, bishop g5 also a possibility. And this knight is really restricted here on f6, so that's just another plus for me. If you go here, I mean, maybe just something like... You go here. What about check, developing with a tempo? King b6 looks like a mistake. I can always play bishop e5 takes, and rook b7. There is also knight a4, b3 maybe, rook c1. So yes, we need to think now. I guess just check, right? Bishop f4 check. King b7. And now it looks like I can play something very nice. But what is this? I like bishop c4. Attacking the f7 pawn. I mean, maybe just knight e4, but then the pawn hangs here, but it's not really hanging because of rook a1. Knight e4. I wanna undouble my pawns, and there, this should be just okay, because I'm also threatening here, I guess. Okay, knight e5. Logical move, but you still are not threatening to take the pawn here. So maybe just bishop c4. Knight b6 though. Bishop f7, and then the pawn is hanging suddenly. Takes. Oh, but I can go to d7 and pick up the pawn because the knight is hanging. Oh, the knight is pinned, excuse me, so bishop c4. Rook d8, takes, knight c3. Yes. You cannot take. Because of this annoying pin. And yes, I really like my position now. I guess there is e6 as well, but then the pawn hangs here. With this fork. What the f... Wait, what? Did I just blunder my bishop in one single move? Oh my goodness. Amazing. How am I so stupid? What? Wait, what? Okay, I mean just... But I'm still okay, right? I'm not losing though. Bishop takes f7. I'm not losing, but... I might be very well better here because of this king, because of this rook. You go here. Check, and here. No, the knight is here. How to play this? Okay, what happened, so let's continue. It will be a long game now. Amazing how stupid I am. So, maybe rook c1, no, but rook c1 does absolutely nothing here. Maybe the other rook to c1. Knight c5. Where does the king go? Oh, then I can go here and trade off the knights. But this pawn is always hanging when the king moves, so... Let's calculate. Here, I guess here takes is check. And I should be fine. Here, if here, then this is still pinning. Here, takes here. I go... Well, we can start with check, and then we go on from then. Check, knight c5. I always have knight a6 at some moment, although then king b6 happens and I am kind of worse. So king c7 is my expected move. Yes, there it is. But now I'm just suffering. Although no, it's still not possible to take the pawn because of rook b1 going here. Although bishop e6, Looks nice. It does, definitely. If takes, I can go here. Takes, rook here. Knight here. Takes, and I'm up on exchange. What was I calculating? Bishop e6, right? Yes, okay. Bishop e6, knight takes, wins. So, okay. I mean, there are some choices for black, but I don't think taking the pawn on b2 is really okay, because rook b1 simply. And yes, I am enjoying this position. I was up a piece and then I simply blundered. Oh my goodness. Okay, rook d6, I guess. Very nice move, yes. Of course, I haven't seen this. Why would I? Why am I playing so badly? Rook d6 just wins, I guess. What can I do? I know what I'm gonna do. Bishop g. Oh, but this just. Yes, bishop b3 now. And I guess I'm losing the pawn now, but. But I mean, the fact that bishops are opposite colors is really nice for me. Rook e1 now. Does it blunder anything? I'm playing so badly, it could very well blunder everything, so. Bishop f6, I guess. Anything else is probably just bad. But then simply knight e6 check and I should. Oh, I can go here. Knight e4 now. Rook here, I guess I can just repeat. And I think I am okay actually. Although I was kinda worried for a few seconds there. Excuse me. If takes, I takes, I go knight f7 and the knight is defended here, so the bishop will be hanging at some point. And it should be winning then for me. So yes. Rook here cannot be played. Rook here I can take and then play something like... This looks kinda bad. I mean, there is knight f3 always. But I guess I need to take right the rook. Otherwise the... What about rook e2? What about rook e3? Rook e2, I guess. Knight f4, I go back. I mean, draw at this point is an okay result for me. Because of course now this game is just very bad for both of us, of course, and I don't think my position is bad. Rook f7 takes, rook c6. Wait, what? What is happening? What about rook b1? Wait, rook b1 just wins. I mean, it's not winning, but after rook here, I mean, I will have 2 pieces for the rook, which should be very good. With this very active knight here, I mean, I should be winning now. Although it's far from over. Most definitely it's far from over. What is wrong with you? Maybe I will win. Maybe. If I don't blunder like 5 more times in this game. I mean, just pawn takes, I guess. But then always here. And then I can just give away the rook for 2 pieces and it should be okay, but my opponent still will have 2 pawns for the piece, which is a lot of material, and I will need to show my knowledge in converting such positions, which is definitely not there, but still, we'll see what will happen. So rook takes, cannot be played, pawn takes, I guess, can be tried, although rook e7 should win. I am up on exchange at this point. Is this correct? After something takes on d6. I have 2 rooks and a piece, and he has 2 pieces and a rook. And he's up a pawn. After rook here, bishop here, king here. The position should be okay for me because I am only down a pawn, but I am up on exchange. Which is still winnable. Probably much easier than just with an extra piece. Although maybe, I mean, rook takes really. What about rook takes here? What the fuck is this? No, this is losing for him. This is losing for him. You cannot go... Yes, but now I can take here and then take here and I win. Is this correct? Is he threatening anything in the position? There is no check, there is... If knight... Oh, if knight takes, I need to be careful. But if knight takes, I mean... I just move away. But knight takes is probably the best move now. Probably. But I can still play something else. King g2. I'm playing quickly because I am very low on time. I mean, not very low on time, but the position is very nice. And now the knight is simply trapped, although it has the d3 square, yes. But from then on, now the a7 pawn is of course defended here, so I cannot take this one. I could play here. And then I'm probably not in a best form of my life, so bishop here, still check, still go here and then here, and like this. How to convert is the question now. Oh, just bishop somewhere and this is checkmate. Bishop c2 check. Bishop. The fact that he will play bishop b6 is nice. But how to take an advantage of it? So here bishop b6, I go takes, and I'm up in exchange. And after rook b2, yes, bishop c2. Knight f4, king g3, knight e2. It should be okay. And here, still knight, bishop b6, excuse me. And then I go here. If it moves, I mean, something. Knight h5. Maybe I'm threatening checkmate right away, so either of the checks need to be played. King. Oh, but is this just a draw? King h3. Here I go here then. Winning. Okay, bishop b6. Nice. Here. Oh, here just wins, right? Yes, this should be winning. I can be fancy and try. No, 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 no. Rook d1. Oh, but then knight b4. We will find out how to play this one. I mean, there is no check with the knight, which is very nice. So probably just bishop to e4 after knight d4 here. I mean, bishop d4 I go here, so. After knight moves somewhere. Oh, he gives check. Here. And here is the... this is an idea, but okay. How to give checkmate to this king? Oh, I guess I can play rook g1 here. No. Oh my goodness, I would almost. Something is not right with me today. And he's threatening here. Which of course I haven't seen right away. And he's threatening here, oh my goodness. I'm definitely misplaying this one. King g3 only move, I guess. King g3. I mean, the fact that this knight cannot move is really nice, but after bishop c7 I'm kinda in a deep. So... Oh, I'm not really... King g3 I guess needs to be played. Bishop c7, king f... no. King h3 maybe. So maybe king h3 was better right away. But then there are some checks and I don't like this. So yes, maybe rook e8, check and here, and then maybe something can happen. I am definitely winning in this position by the computer analysis, but this is far from over. Bishop c7 looks okay. Wait, what? Really? Now this looks like it's losing. Because of... But then still something goes to e3 and... I mean, now this is check, so if I can do something... Here... Knight e3... King here... Oh, I can go here, takes, and here. Bishop e3. Or bishop e4, I don't have energy to calculate what is better. But then bishop c... No, bishop c7 takes. Bishop c7 I can take, and after takes I go here. So now I'm threatening takes, rook e1, and then here. which should be hopefully winning enough to secure me a win. If I cannot win that position, then I'm just, I don't know. So yes, bishop c7, I can take it. There is no check. King f8, I guess. Takes rook e1, there is no check either, so d4, and he's threatening something there. But d3, d2, I can always play rook d7 at some point. I mean, it should not be a question of drawing the game, it should be a question of winning this game. So, king f8, bishop takes, you go back. Yeah. I take. Pawn takes, definitely. Rook e1. There is no check, right? Bishop f2 doesn't do anything. And I'm going here, here, and here. You cannot really stop it. And you can push your pawn and hope for the best. But I can go then, here, and then. Behind the pawn, and I will win the game. Hopefully. I mean, I said I'm winning like 20 moves ago, and still I was not very successful at winning that one. But still, king here, I mean, just check, bishop here, and how to stop the pawn, actually? I can go here, king b8. Here, here, here. I guess I can do it. So. And the promotion square is on light square, so this is good. Here, 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 here. I'm not really sure this works. It should work, yes, because I go check and then... Although... Here, if here... Check. If rook here... I should be fast enough, yes. So, here, 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 here... Here, here. The pawn is still here. Here. No, I'm not quick enough to stop the pawn. I cannot play king f2. I can try the calculation with this. No, that just one move away. So I don't want to go back because it looks like I'm losing then. Let's try one more calculation. Here, here, and then something like... Oh, then king f2, d2. No, I'm not quick enough. Rook e1. I mean, rook e1 should be winning, right? Rook e1, bishop a5, rook d1. d2, rook h4, there, check. And the rook... I mean, I'm not losing after rook e1, so... Maybe there was something, we'll analyze the game. But yes, I mean, this is still okay. You need to defend the pawn at some point, and then you need to do something. Oh, bishop e3, just an amazing move. Yes. I mean, what the fuck? How do you find bishop e3 instead of bishop f5? There is rook b7. Now I'm down on the clock, so I need to play faster. In this endgame, I'm not... I mean, I can push for a win, that's only thing I will say. I can try to win. Rook c1 I take. King c7, I can start pushing my king up. I can go to d6. My rook on the second rank will be active enough. I'm threatening f4, king f3 followed, so rook d6 doesn't work. So yes. No, this doesn't work. I mean, this is just insane how tactics are working out for him. So I can go here now. And he's still... And the king and pawn endgame, of course, up a pawn is always winning. I mean, always, almost always, yes. And now he is lined up, so in event of king f1, king e2, rook takes, it should be okay, but of course he will move something now. Now I'm playing quickly, I will not talk as much as I would if I had more time on the clock. But still, I will go here and try to win this rook and pawn endgame. Maybe it will be just a draw, but I cannot lose this position whatsoever. Rook c6, I can go here. And I can always take here. And yes, maybe now the... But now this is a tempo move. I mean, you can try to go. I pre-moved, but that definitely won't happen on the board. Check, king f1. Or king here, it doesn't matter. No, king f2, definitely. LOL, if he takes the pawn. No, he will take the rook, of course. And I will only be a pawn up, but I will enjoy pushing for a win. Why are you thinking? Are you mental? What is your problem? Come on. He's definitely taking bishop takes h2 into a consideration, which is just... What is his problem? That's my only question today. What is his problem? That's like the only question I have for him. What is your problem? I mean, what is your problem? Now I'm definitely winning by the computer, but I don't know if I will be able to set up, but this is insane now. Oh, he's going to b6, okay. I can understand this part, yes. So I wanna pick up this pawn, so... And I wanna move on light squares, so that's one thing. I can go here. And here. If here I can go... Maybe just... Now rook b5, I guess. Good enough. And rook d5 at some point, maybe. Trying to do something. King g4 and push the pawn. Now it is getting kinda sus for my opponent. You cannot really defend everything. There is no check, definitely. Oh, he goes back, which is just a waste of time. I can go here now, threatening to trade the rooks. King here, I can go check. And then push my king. I'm not really pushing my king, but... Oh, but that walks into a... fork, actually. I needed to realize how to say, was it a pin or skewer or... But it is a fork anyway, so... I'm threatening rook d6, definitely. There is bishop c7 at some point, but I don't need to push my king or move my king to g5 after like king f7. I can just pile up the pressure with something like here and then go to the 7th rank as I wanted before. And yes, I think I'm much better at this point. I don't know why he didn't go into a rook endgame. Rook e1. He's trying to check me from behind, but it simply doesn't work. Or maybe it does, but I'm just stupid enough to think it doesn't. Oh, but then there is always this check. Oh, after check, and you will need to go here. Go up. Suddenly threatening checkmate when my king will be on f5. Check, go here. This bishop is powerful here, but not as much as it could be. So rook d7, of course, only move. I don't know what he's thinking about, maybe going here, but this looks kind of bad. But he still has this check while a rook is here, so... Oh no, this loses the game because I can go here, here and here. And then this endgame should be easily winning. So, my opponent still thinking, king f6, probably the most natural move. You cannot go to the h file because I go here and here, so king g8 is the only move. That's my guess, yeah. So, then what I will play is, I will play rook d3 probably. King f8. Interesting enough. I can go here now. Which is really nice. So here the only check in the position is rook g1. I can go here. There is no check anymore. Oh, there is here, but I go up, so rook h1. And if my rooks go to the 7th rank, then I will even be able to take this pawn and maybe then win the game like this. That is still complicated, so we are at move 56 and I am threatening checkmate on h8, so my opponent needs to stop that threat. King f8, yes, it worked, but King f8, I mean, just here we'll just lose probably the game because I will play rook g7 at some point, threatening mate once again on h8, and you don't really wanna play that position. And if g5 will be played after rook g1, king f4, g5, I can go to f5 with a completely winning position because my king is too active and his rook is just stranded on the 1st rank. So yes, I am pretty confident right away. King g8 now. Really. What about king g5? No, king g5 wins on the spot because I'm threatening to go here. So here, I guess you need to go to e6 and then just here. Rook g1, king f6. I'm threatening it, rook g7, checkmate after rook h8, and yes, it should be winning. I'm also threatening the pawn, so rook e6 the only move. After rook h7, check here and pick up the pawn. Should be winning. Yes, should be winning. So there is no check here. There is no. Oh, there is check here. I forgot to calculate this one, but it still doesn't change anything. So, and that is after rook g1. Here there is no bishop d4 because simply bishop takes. So yes, I guess this is over now, as it was 50 moves ago, but okay. Rook g1, king f6, there is rook e6, after rook h7 I should be winning. Rook g1, yes. I go here, you resign. There is no way to stop checkmate now. I mean, there is here, but still. Oh, I'm just threatening rook d8 if bishop moves, and I'm threatening rook g7 here. Followed by checkmate, so GG, I would say. I'm sorry for my opponent, he fought very well. I blundered a piece, he blundered a piece, but anyway. Now the game should end immediately. What's rook g7? Maybe he had rook e6, we'll analyze the game afterwards, as I said. And yes, now just rook g7 after king f8, rook h8, it's simply checkmate. So yes, rook g7. And he will probably resign due to king f8 and rook h8 checkmate. So we won the game, which is very nice. Yes, he resigns. GG. Because after king f8, let me just checkmate with these two rooks. So let's analyze the game now quickly. So I open the game with pawn e4, pawn c5, and right away here I will show the theory now. d5 is the best move after takes, queen takes, here something like this. You will see that we both develop normally, and this position should be quite okay for white. I get this center, maybe bishop d3, bishop c2 checkmate, but yes, okay. So after knight c6, d4 of course takes, d5 was played. After pawn takes, queen takes, and knight f3. Now e6 retransposes to one of the previous covered variations, but bishop g4 is okay as well. And here I was thinking about two options. I chose bishop e2, because if I play knight to c3, simply bishop takes f3 is of course the only move. And now g takes on f3 is the best move, but after queen takes, bishop takes, you can see I4, queen and the rook. And that should be an exchange up, but after bishop to h5, this knight is simply not going anywhere and my position is not as good. f3 apparently the only move that holds an advantage, so I simply played bishop e2 here, and after g6 he simply lost. Why? Because I played queen c not queen c3 but knight c3. Queen d7 of course loses due to d5. If knight b8 I go here winning the queen or maybe the knight, yes, but still. So after bishop takes on f3 I cannot take with the bishop really because simply knight e5. After bishop e2, yes, I guess I'm still threatening this, but it's not winning material on the spot, so I simply took with the g pawn. And after he played bishop g7, I took, and he took castles. And here I just should be winning easily. And here is where I made my first mistake of the game. I played bishop c4, losing all the advantage because I simply blundered the piece. And yes, this happens sometimes, but okay. Now, rook d7. Of course, I haven't seen rook d7, which should be okay, but I simply took the pawn. Now, I'm not as good anymore. Yes, just what? Bishop takes on b2 was okay. This is okay. And bishop d4. Oh my goodness, if he would have played this, I would be like, what the hell? I mean, to see this from a distance is just unbelievable. So just rook d6 was played, very okay move. Bishop b3 here and rook e1. And here I was feeling quite a bit of confidence. And yes, after rook b1 I am okay here. Bishop d4 is a mistake because I can take the rook. Rook takes, I take the pawn, and here is where I quickly made a mistake. Where was it? King g2 check and king h3. Bishop e6 of course, rook d1, knight f4, king here, and knight to d5. And bishop e3 takes, pawn takes, and I played rook e1, which is not good because after rook d4 I played mistake. I mean, I'm still winning, but after d3 it became... Rook e1 was the only winning move, and I found it very nice. Let's go. So here... And here is where my opponent quickly made a mistake, yes. I took, which is of course okay. After check, you need to take the rook, but he chose to take the pawn, and I simply went on to win the game. So here is what happened. I tried to trade rooks, and then I just walked my king up, and this is just checkmate now. So yes, this was a very nice game, and if you have anything to ask me or any of your observations, please write that in the comments below. I will be answering all of your comments, and if you like the video, please consider subscribing. It will help me out, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye!